Start recording. Stop recording. Button.
Don't be boons. If you're watching this, you do not have to if you watch this video in the beginning, you don't have to listen to it. In fact, any fans that do not want to listen to Bop It, you don't have to review this. I mean, you don't have to listen to this. But guys, let me ask you a question. What would you do if I gave you some money? About, let's say, $25 worth. What would you do with it? Would you, and I know I'm going off someone else's video, but would you take it and buy your most wanted t-shirt? Would you buy a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper, or would you buy it with this? Ta-da! This is what I got here. A replacement Bop It refresh. You know why? My other one broke. Okay, the twisted wouldn't work. It broke, so this is my new one. Plan to take it out of the box. Plan to review it. So I'm just gonna play it within the box. It's an open box and it has a bunch of stuff on it. It's a white Bop It button. What's a touch sensor? There are two different versions. There's a Sonic Clear version.
Bop It to start.
I just turned it on, so let's just play it within the box.
Quiet. Blasting.
You won't be able to hear it much because the speaker's being covered, so whatever.
High score. 13.
It's been played with a little bit, so
Bop it.
be prepared.
Twist it. Pull it. Hammer it. Bop it. Hammer it.
Oh boy.
Twist it. Drink it. Pull it. Hammer it.
Oh boy.
Dunk it. Hammer it. Bop it. Oh.
Oh boy.
Bop it like you mean it. Score 12.
Now, what I'm going to do is take it out of the box and we're going to have a full-on look at it outside the packaging. So, be prepared to
Bop
see
it to
a
start.
Bop It coming out of the box. This may take a while, so be patient. Alright? So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to...
I'm going to sleep.
Alright, you do that, Bop It. You do that. Okay. This box that tape it off. Now we're gonna pull this tape off. Okay, be careful with this. Guys, you never know what happens. Alright. So we're gonna pull this. Be careful. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay, we're gonna be gentle with this. Okay, so gentle. Right, gentle. Right. We're gonna have to do the same thing to the other side, which is very critical. Alright, so I'm gonna pull this apart. Right, now let's get this one step at a time. And let's try not to break this, okay? Try not to break this, okay? Pull it apart like this. This is gonna take forever. There we go. Now we're gonna work on this side, which is also covered by tape. So we're gonna take this tape off. So it's tedious getting it out of the box. I think it's more tedious than the maker was. Okay, that side is done. And what we're going to do is move this, which is also covered by tape. Alright, that is done. Now we're going to move this, which is also covered by tape. Oh, there we go. Project we're done. Now look at this. We got a full-on Pop It refresh that we can now relieve from the package. Almost got it done. Almost got it done. We just gotta... All that's left to do is to untie these twist ties. And there's the instructions. In there is the instructions. Ooh. The instructions are kind of hard to get out, so I would advise you just to rip this box open if you're really anxious just to get the instructions out. And you really shouldn't. What we're going to do, be careful not to rip the instructions, right? Because you really need those instructions. There you go. Instructions are out, thankfully. Then there's the instructions, the entirety of the instructions. I'm not going to unfold them too much because, again, that'll be
Camera chooser. Back facing. Button.
past. Now what we're going to do is to, oh gosh, is to untwist all these twist ties. Untwist them all, untwist them all. Okay. Now, twisting these should be a cinch, right? Well, do not think again, because yes it is. All you gotta do is untwist these. There you go, twist it. When the pull side is done, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the same thing to the bop it side. And then what we should have is we should come out with a bop it that is out of its packaging. Well, we're not done yet, because look at this. We got another side to pull off. Don't worry. After all this is done, after all that hard work, after all that hard work is done, after all that hard work, all of it, after all of that hard work, we get a Pop It refresh. Because look at this. We can pull these out and there it is. Oh, oh my gosh. I was doing a video, gosh darn it. I know, I will. Sorry about that. I know I need to be out there, so.
Pop it to start. Quiet. Blasting. Loud. Quiet. Blasting.
Now let's be careful with this Pop It, and let's see about resetting it.
Action. Action. Classic. Beat bop. Action.
Now the thing to be careful about is the pull it and the twist it.
High score. 13. Pop it. Oh. Pop it like you mean it. Score 0. Loud. Quiet. Blasting.
That's the loudest.
High
So
score 13. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Cradle it. Pop it. Cradle it. Twist it. Sing it. Pull it. Twist it. Whip it. Yow! Lift it up, then crack that whip. Score 10.
I'm thinking of resetting this. We're gonna go reset it. reset.
Bump it to start.
What's something to reset this thing with? Alright. Okay, I don't think so. Oh. Alright. Here's something to reset it with. Now,
I'm going to sleep.
to reset this thing, you really need something small. Okay. Don't mess it up.
Bump it to start. Blasting. High score. 13.
Alright, it's still in
Bump
the...
it. Oh, bump it like you mean it. Score 0.
It's still in the, regular stage. There goes.
Action. Classic. Beat bump. Action. High score. 13.
It's still there, alright.
Bump it. Oh, should I even count that? Score 0.
You might feel like you've reset it.
Bump it to start.
Okay, that's not good. That's not a good way to do it.
High score. 13.
Let's set this on the bed. Or on
Score 0.
on whatever. And what we're gonna do is try to find something that'll erase the scores on this puppet. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and find
Bump
something
it to
small.
start.
Now if we can find something small, that would be great. Alright. Something small. Well, something small that we can reset this thing
I'm going to sleep.
Good night. Good night. Yeah, I found something. It's a paper clip. Now, what we gotta do, well, actually it's not a paper clip. What we can do is be careful with the pen. Okay, push this down and have it come out like this. Alright. Now we gotta be careful with the pen because you know the pen is like a needle. So what we gotta do is plug it in and reset it. So we need a pen, right? So I need something small, right? So what we gotta do is be careful not to prick ourselves. That should be it.
Bump it to start. High score 0.
Yeah, let's reset. Okay.
Bump it. Oh, bump it like you mean it. Score 0.
That's how to reset it.
Action. Classic. Beat bump. Action.
Alright, there, I almost messed it up. There.
Bump it to start.
Stop it to start. I got you, okay? I got you. I know what you need. I know what you need. So, we got a pen here.
I'm going to sleep.
I know you're going to sleep, I know. I'm gonna hurry up, okay? Okay. Alright, so, these. Okay, this. Alright. Bop it is reset.
Bump it to start. Blasting. High
So-
score 0.
We're gonna try and beat action.
Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Hammer it. Bump it. Hammer it. Twist it. Drink it. Pull it. Pull it. Selfie it. Selfie it. Pull it. Pull it. Hammer it. Hammer it. Hammer it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Comb it.
Oh!
Forward and back. You can saw it. High score, 97.
97. Not
Loud.
bad.
Quiet. Blasting.
Alright.
Action. Classic.
Alright, let's try
High
classic
score,
now.
0.
97 out of 200, not bad.
Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Bump it. Twist it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Bump it. Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Bump it. Pull it. Bump it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Twist it. Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Bump it. Bump it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Bump it.
Oh,
Bump it
no.
like you mean it. High score, 64.
64, not bad.
Classic. Beat bop.
Was my first time playing it back, so it's beat bop.
High score, 0.
0, okay. If you're a beginner, this is what you would do.
What?
Oh,
Pass it to someone who knows how to play.
alright.
High score, 11.
11, not bad. But what we're going to do is...
Stop recording. But
Alright, so... Show it in test mode, okay? Show it in test mode. So, what to do? Grab something that's small,
Bump it to
right?
start.
And pull her in. Look at this. Ooh.
Bump it to start.
Alright.
Quiet. Blasting.
Alright, so plug her in. We'll twist it.
Bump it
Okay.
to start. 1.36.
1.36, okay. This is it. So we gotta pull it
Score.
and pull it. And we gotta wait, I think. Alright, there it goes.
Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Hammer it. Drink it. Selfie it. Comb it. Cradle it. Sing it. Whip it. Golf it. Answer it. Saw it. Hello? Bump it like you mean it. Twist the thing that looks twistable. Pull the pullable thingy. You know, like you're hammering a nail. Bottoms up. Extend your arm and snap a selfie. Comb
Yeah,
it back.
there it goes.
You gotta look nice for the bump it.
Alright, you got
Cradle
two
that
other
bump
things.
it,
You got,
baby. Lift
you
that
got
microphone
it
and
to,
sing. Lift
look
it
at
up
the sounds.
and crack that whip.
You got
No
this.
golf I'm going to sleep.
and then I'll exit you through it.
Bump it to start.
That is how you exit through it. So we're gonna do it again. This time I'm gonna show you the different things you can do. So let me just put it in test mode by doing this. You press reset, hold it actually, hold twist it,
Bump
let
it to
go,
start.
and then pull it.
Bump action. Classic. Beat bump. Action.
Okay, the thing about this is you got to immediately do it. So it's not like you can do it and then, like, okay, this is how you do it. You, okay, do reset like this. I know I'm far away from the camera, but you hold it and
Bump
let go.
it to start. 1.
You gotta immediately
3,
do
6.
it. So it's, okay, so like you gotta pull it.
Score.
And it says score, and then you gotta pull it and pull it a second time.
Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Hammer it. Drink it.
You
Bump
can
it.
do
Bump it.
you can do the sounds
Bump
like
it.
the sensors.
Bump it.
that ought to test you. I don't know how that gets out of the numbers. Let me see what port does. Let me see what reset and port does. Let me see. Reset, port. Let's see what that does. Nothing. Okay, so it's reset and twisted. It's not like, okay, let's do this.
Bump it to start.
Let's see what twisted does. Nothing. Okay.
Bump, flat, beat, action.
Alright, so that's basically the test mode. You do have numbers, but I don't know. I'm not moving around so much. Oh. Darn it. Okay. Alright.
Bump it to start. Action, passing, classic, beat bump, action.
Now let's try action again.
High score, 0.
0, okay, it's reset.
Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Hammer it.
Hammer it.
Bump it. Hammer it. Twist it.
Drink it.
Drink it. Pull
To
it.
put it up to your
Twist it.
mouth, just pull it.
Selfie it.
And then selfie it.
Selfie it. Bump it. Hammer it. Drink it. Selfie it. Pull it. Bump it.
Okay.
Hammer it. Hammer it. Comb it. Selfie it. Comb it. Drink it. Drink it. Pull it. Twist it. Drink it. Comb it. Bump it. Cradle it. Selfie it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Cradle it. Twist it. Selfie it. Cradle it. Pull it. Sing it. Comb it. Bump it. Comb it. Comb it. Bump it. Twist it. Sing it. Comb it. Bump it. Whip it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Cradle it. Pull it. Bump it. Sing it. Pull it. Cradle it. Golf it. Pull it. Whip it. Sing it. Golf it. Sing it. What?
Oh boy.
Lift that microphone and sing. High score, 65. Quiet. Blasting. Loud. Quiet. Blasting.
Alright, so that's practically it.
Loud. Quiet. Blasting. Loud. Quiet. Blasting.
Twist is kind of loose, but I guess that's how it was originally made. So this is 2018, and I bought a 2016 Bop It, so it's kind of crazy that they're selling them in stores
Bump
here.
it to start.
Still, where I live, they're selling these in stores, like a Target or something. I don't know. They probably have Targets around where you guys live. But anyway, I don't
I'm
really
going
care.
to sleep.
I mean, it's a Bop It. It's for kids, so kids want to have Bop It. It's something that kids will enjoy, and it's like, just regard that name. That is not me. That is not me. If I have answered, then that was just that is not me. We can test. We can test it. Yeah, Papa Twisted and Pull It. It's an old school design. Like, you know, it's like the Bop It Shout. It's the same one I had before, just a new one because the other one broke. Yeah, the Twisted on it malfunctioned. But on this one, it works fine.
Bump it to start. Action. Classic.
Let's see how far I can get on Classic.
High score, 0.
Because Classic is the
Pull it. Twist it. Pull it.
like it's the original Classic.
Pull it.
It's not.
Bump it. Twist it. Bump it.
It's
Pull it.
what on the original
Bop it.
Bop It would be called
Bop it.
as Solo
Bop it.
Bop,
Twist it.
like 20
Twist
years,
it. Pull it. Bop it.
20 years
Pull
before
it.
this Bop It.
Pull it. Pull it.
I guess they did like a
Twist
20th
it.
anniversary of
Bop
Bop
it.
It by doing this
Twist
Bop It,
it. Twist it.
just to make it
Pull
more,
Bop it.
like
Twist it. Pull it.
the original,
Twist it.
I guess.
Bop it. Pull it.
They didn't do
Pull it.
a real good job.
Pull it.
That's what
Pull it.
they were intending.
Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Oh,
no.
Bop it like you mean it. High score, 67.
67, not bad.
High score, 67.
But let's just get this over with.
Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it.
This is how fast the Bop It original will
Twist
go.
it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it.
Oh,
Way
no.
to go! High score, 95.
95, wow.
Classic beat bop.
Let's see how good I do on Bebop.
High
Let's try
score, 0.
it. Okay. Like if if that is technology in the 100 at the wood when Darby and all her friends were on the show, I would be watching the show even if it did not pop it. Because, you know, I mean it doesn't, but if it did, I'd be happy. Because I wish they would have brought the Bop It Shout or the Bop It Bounce into the My Friends Through and Through universe. I don't know, it could just be me nitpicking. Let's keep going. Oh.
And that's how it's done. High score, 96.
Wow, I did better on Beat Bop.
Beat Bop, action.
Alright. This video is being long.
Action, classic.
Let me see if I can improve on classic.
High score, 95.
Because I know I can do better than what I just
Twist it.
did.
Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it.
I'll improve on action
Pull it.
later
Twist it.
because
Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Bump it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Bump it. Bump it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Bump it. Twist it. Bump it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Pull it. Bump it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Pull it.
come
Twist
on,
it.
I can
Bump
make
it.
it.
Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Pull it. Bump it. Twist it. Bump it. Bump it. Twist it. Twist it. Bump it. Bump it. Twist it. Bump it. Twist it. Wow!
Yes!
100! You beat Bump It!
Yep.
Classic Beat Bop.
Now let's see if I can do that on Beat Bop. Beat Bop, sorry.
High score, 96.
Well, I almost got it. Alright, well, let's do this. Because action goes up to 200, and there's moves, there's bop it, twist it, and pull it, hammer, comb it, saw it, other moves. I'm gonna see if I can keep the box. Although, ugh. Yes!
100! You beat Bump It! Beat Bop, action!
I'm gonna try to get better on action now. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna try it because I don't see why not.
High score, 60! 65.
Got 65, which is not bad.
Bump it. Twist it.
Plus you get all these
Pull
crazy
it.
moves.
Hammer it. Bump it.
Like hammer it,
Hammer it. Twist it.
drink it,
Drink it. Pull it.
selfie,
Hammer it. Selfie it. Pull it.
and
Pull it.
there's
Selfie it.
probably
Pull it.
no way that I can beat
Bump
this.
it. Pull it. Hammer it. Hammer it.
Ugh,
Pull it. Comb it.
there's comment.
Bump it. Twist it.
Sorry, I tried to
Pull it.
follow it.
Selfie it.
Okay.
Bump it. Drink it.
Okay, drink
Drink
it.
it.
Drink it.
Selfie it.
Selfie it.
Comb it.
Comment.
Cradle it. Twist it.
Cradle it.
Cradle it.
Cradle it.
Cradle it.
Cradle it.
Twist it. Pull it.
Pull it.
Bump it.
Pop it.
Pull it.
Pull it.
Selfie it. Bump it. Sing it.
Sing it.
Pull it. Pull it.
Not sing it, but
Cradle it.
sing it.
Sing it.
Sing it.
Comb it. Comb it. Bump it. Pull it. Comb it. Whip it. Sing it.
Whip it.
Pull it. Cradle it. Pull it. Twist it. Cradle it. Pull it. Sing it. Cradle it. Golf it. Twist it. Bump it. Sing it. Bump it. Bump it. Sing it. Sing it. Bump it. Sing it. Answer it. Hello. Whip
Answer
it.
it.
Golf it. Whip it. Answer it. Hello. Answer it.
Oh, no.
Just answer the phone.
Let's see.
High score 75.
75, not bad. 10 more than what I did last time. 75 out of 200, not bad.
Action. Pass it.
Now let's see what the passage sounds like.
Bump it. Twist it. Pull it. Pass it. Golf it. Oh! No golf clap for you.
No golf club for you.
Classic.
Instead of saying you out, it just says ah, and it just says the normal. It's the same thing, but it's the same thing as the solo game. And instead of solo, it just says action,
Bump it. to
action
start.
pass it, classic, classic pass it, and beat bop pass it.
Classic. Pass it.
Classic pass it,
Beat bop.
beat bop,
Beat bop. Pass it.
beat bop pass it. The games on the original Bop It are on this Bop It. So if you want to go ahead and feel like if you were playing the original Bop It, I suggest you play these games. The classic pass it, and beat bop pass
Bump
it.
it to start.
They may not be the same thing as they're named, but like on classic, it says Vox Bop, and on Beat Bop, there's Beat Bop, and then there's Solo
I'm
Bop. So
going to sleep.
compared to the original Bop It, I don't have it, but compared to the original, the original Bop It has 3 commands: bop it, twist it, and pull it. No new commands, no nothing. Apparently, if you want to look at the original Bop It, go look at it on YouTube. The classic mode on Bop It Refresh and the... Okay, explaining. The Bop It original has 3 commands. A push button, a button, it's purple. On the refresh, it's white. And a yellow and a blue knob. A yellow knob and a blue handle. Those are the same. They've always been the same. You know what? No. No, they haven't been the same. Several Bop Its, the Twist It and the Pull It, have been changed a few colors. Like, on the Bop It Blast, I think they're like green Twist It, and I'm not sure what the Pull It was. Twist It was green, and I know for sure, but when Bop It started becoming white was the 2008 Bop It Shout, and I got that. I got that Bop It Shout. I might have to get another one like I just did the refresh. But anyway, the Bop It Shout, like, I'll go over the Bop It inclination to the Bop It original in another video, but just saying the different ones. There's the Bop It original, the Bop It 2000, the Bop It 2002, the Bop It the Brass Bop It, the Bop It Blast, the Bop It Shout, the Bop It Classic, which is literally the same thing but without the Shout It. And then there's the Bop It Refresh, or Bop It 2016. I have no idea what this year's Bop It's gonna be, but anyway, this is a Bop It video for Bop It fans only. So if you're not a fan, you don't have to watch it. But what I'm gonna show you here, if I can get it all without messing with it, messing with anything. Here's the Bop It Shout. This is the first Bop It where the Bop It became white instead of purple. So, strictly it's the same thing. With the Shout It, and you got Solo Patch Party, Quiet Loud Blasting, walk on the Bop It Refresh. The Bop It Refresh, looking at them both, side by side, right here, you can tell that these are upgrades. Sorry, I should be over here where my camera's at, but I'm not. So, let's see, I don't know where my camera's at. Crap, I don't know where it's at. Trying to find my camera, and I'm talking to a camera.
55%. 50%.
There it is. There's my camera. But anyway, on the Bop It Shout, you can see that they have the same commands, both of them.
45%. 50%.
They both have the same commands. They're the same size practically. One's a little bigger. The Bop It Refresh is a bit bigger. Sorry, Bop It. Shout, but you have gotten a bit of a stolen design. Okay, so it takes the shape of the Bop It Shout, but backwards. You know what I mean? Bop It Refresh, it looks like it has like a Shout It, but nope. It has, I think it has two lights on it. Let me see. No, I don't think so. But yeah, it's pretty cool looking Bop It. The speaker's on the bottom, just like on the Bop It Maker. In fact, I've got the Bop It Maker here. Here's the Bop It Maker. Compared to the Bop It Refresh.
Bop It. Make your move in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Squeeze it and say, wave it. Step 1. Squeeze it and say, wave it. Step 1. Squeeze it and say, wave it.
Let's try the Bop It original a little bit.
Step 1. Squeeze it and say, wave it. I'm going to sleep. Bop It.
Now try the timer mode, so.
Empty. Squeeze it. Bop it. That's solo. Party. Bop solo. Volume. Roll it to it. Bop it to start. Empty. Empty. Bop it to start. Volume. Solo.
Oh, you know
Bop
what
it
I
to
don't like?
start.
I'm gonna put the try me mode tag in a bag. Okay. I'm gonna find a bag to put this in. There. No, that's not good. Need something better. Alright. Took it out of try me mode. Don't need to know why, but I did. Okay.
I'm going to sleep.
Bop It Maker tag's in there as well. Let's see if the Bop It Maker can actually fit in there. It can. It actually fits. It actually fits in there. It actually does. No. If you want to look at the Bop It Maker, I'll show you the video. See, I told you I was going to take it out of timer mode. But I can always get it back in there by taking the battery out. I'm almost doing like the test mode, but instead of squeezing it 3 times, I just do it like that. So, there. this bopper maker right here. But that's not what the other video is about. The video is about this one, not this one. But anyway, let's compare the sizes. Alright, so the Bop It Refresh is a little bit smaller than the Bop It Maker. So the Bop It Maker outsizes the Bop It Refresh. So in a way, you're getting a bigger Bop It, and it's a bit heavier. You know why? Because I think you got more of a stick to it. So you gotta bop it, shout it, and roll it. And like I said in the beginning of my live stream with the Bop It Maker, the Bop It Maker update, that I thought it would have a speaker on the bottom like the refresh. And I was right, it did. And it did have a squeal, but I wasn't sure that if it did. So this was the future Bop It of 2017. But now 2017's over, right? So now we're going to look forward to another Bop It. It could be like the Bop It Refresh Mark II. And you know what I mean by that? It could be, like, you know, this is the extreme version of the Bop It Refresh, of the Bop It 2016. This is the Bop It Maker. This is the extreme version. The extreme version is just a stick with a shout it, a bop it, and squeeze it, and a roll it. May not be 5 commands, but at least it's got one more command that you can add. It's got 14 different commands adding your moves. And unfortunately, it deleted all mine. So, yeah. So, it deletes moves. So, yeah, roll it is like spin it. It's another alternative to spinning it. It's literally just spin it, but you're rolling something. That's why they call it roll it. And I thought it would be like this, rolling it on the side like that. But nope, I was wrong. It's more of a wheel on the bottom. It's a wheel on the bottom. I was wrong in the beginning. In the beginning. The Bop It Refresh, I didn't know what it would look like. So yeah, Twister works pretty good. Polo works pretty good. Bop It is pretty good. They're all pretty good things. So yeah, they're all hard plastic with rubber coating on it. Make it look rubbery. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna upload this video now. Guys, I'll show the incarnations of the Bop It Extreme, which the incarnation started in 1998 to the present. So, they actually ended in 2011. Actual 2013. But yeah, I'm gonna go through them afterwards. So, yeah. Bye.
Camera shoot. Stop recording. Button.